Hello everybody, welcome to episode 122 of Wool is the Answer. I'm Marie from my normal location.
And I'm Dominique, not from my normal location, perched on a very rickety chair on 4 cushions. So
Don't do that. You could disappear. You look like you're in an underground bunker.
it's not, it is a bedroom, but it's quite dark, so it was the best light. I mean,
The light's fine. At least we can see you now. Before you were sat on a little chair, weren't you?
yeah, but you know, we're here.
We're here. Yay!
It feels odd starting the podcast without me behind my little thing. I'm not
Without
used
your
to
little board.
way.
I can't believe you haven't brought your little board.
I know, I forgot. Normally I'm quite good. I think I've remembered most things. I've not remembered to bring something to wear. So you are just getting me in, you know. I mean, I know I never dress up, but this is really casual. But
Hola, Sally, who's in sunny Spain. Are you having a nice time? Photos look lovely.
they look amazing.
Victoria, we're all over the world. We're all over the world.
I'll get there in a second. There, I'm there.
Are you on? Have you got on?
Yeah, pictures Sally sent. She's like, don't think it was even halfway up a mountain. It's like at the top of a mountain, stood there knitting. Stood there with the knitting in her hand. That's what we like to see.
Thank you, Lisa. Yes, my top is finished. I've did a little bit longer on my sleeves. I mean, I can't stand up because I think everything will collapse here. I mean, you can sort of see, if I do that, there you go.
Yes.
I'm really happy with it. Really, really happy with it. So I need to get another one cast on, I think, in the yarn I bought from Adventures in Land.
Adventures in Yarn Craft.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. So, yes, it knit up well. I didn't really have to block it that much, to be fair. And maybe the neck just needs a bit of a sort out. I think it's gone a bit wide. I think it was when I washed it. It'll be right. I quite like it, though. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, really pleased.
So what? Tell us about it.
It is the Rocket Tee from Tanis Fibre, and I knitted in 3 colours. I knitted it in, if I go close, you can't really see, can you? Peony, Pale Forest, and Pale Scarlet. And the Peony and the Scarlet are on sparkle, so it's just got a little bit of sparkle. And overall, I used 192 grams because I knew you would want to know.
I mean,
so I had to strip off in the kitchen about 2 minutes ago because I got ready and thought, Dominique will want to know. So 200 grams that I bought at Buxton, that's going to work. Perfect.
And I did say, didn't I? You'd got 100 of Peony, 100 of Pale Scarlet. You'd have had plenty, but it looks really nice with the Pale Forest.
Yeah, I'm pleased I put the Pale Forest in it. Actually, it just gives it another bit of a colour. So,
yes.
I probably used. I had a 50 gram, and I had to go into another 50 gram. So of the green. So I would say it probably took about 65 to 70 grams of each colour, using the three different ones. But yeah, I weighed it and it was 192 grams. So
really nice.
It was a really nice knit. It's got the details here of the holes, and it was supposed to have them like all the way down here. Well, that was never going to happen, was it? You know what I mean? I don't really want holes there where you can see all my muffin bits. You don't want that, do you? You don't particularly want that. So, and the sleeve should have finished here on that green, sort of just after the green round. But, you know, we like a bit of coverage on the underarm bit. So, like I said, I did about 32 extra rows on the sleeves, just to where I wanted. But can you see it's all a I-cord bind off? So I-cord bind off on the neck, which gives it a really nice edging on the sleeves and on the bottom.
So was it a provisional cast on, or you picked up?
Picked up the stitches.
Right.
I think when I make it next time, I may not make the V as deep. I don't know. I mean, I've still got plenty of space between where my bra is. Do you know what I mean?
Say, it doesn't look too low.
No, and because I have a bra that like safely gathers everything in, and I don't have my cleavage here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm very flat here. It's weird. I'm very flat there. But I
Does
have boobs.
Does it feel like you would wear it when it's warm?
Yes, and I've just had it on with my cardigan, and it looks really nice with just like a loose cardigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. You know, when you knit something, you think, will I really wear it? Because I've knit some jumpers, as we know, because your mum's acquired them. I knit them, and then I think, I don't think I'm ever going to wear that. I really will wear this.
Yeah, you see, I just can't ever see me wearing a knitted t-shirt. Because if I want a t-shirt on, it's because I'm hot.
It feels like a t-shirt. It hangs like a t-shirt. It's not too tight, do you know what I mean? It's a nice shape. I did size 41, if anybody wants to know, and I'm a 36 G bust, do you know what I mean? Bust. Bust. So size 14 tops I would normally buy, so I did the 41.
Yeah.
So it fits like a t-shirt. That's the only way, because I didn't know how it would fit. It feels really cool. Doesn't feel warm. Doesn't feel warm at all.
No, and I know Sue really likes hers. I don't know. I think I've just got it into my head because I get too hot. When I want a t-shirt, I want something really lightweight. I'll have to wear a t-shirt to see how much that weighs.
I was going to say, it feels really light. Can you sort of see? You can see it's quite open.
Yeah.
Not a heavy fabric.
No.
And it just drapes. I took a photo of it, hung up on a hanger. Let me see if I've got that. See if you can see it better. Literally, I think if I stand up, I will probably, collapse everything. Yeah, you might be able to see.
Oh yeah.
It drapes really nicely. Do you know what I mean?
What size needles did you use? 4mm?
No, 375s.
Oh.
Yeah, 375s.
Yeah.
You could probably get away with. Oh no, you're tighter. I'm tighter, aren't I? And it's not. I am a tighter knitter, and when you see the picture, it did look quite slouchy, and I was a bit worried as to whether it would look a bit shapeless. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't. It's really nice. I'm really happy with it. So I should be knitting another one of these, and maybe just not. I think it's me the way I probably blocked it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, but it looks like it fits really nicely.
It does fit nice, and like I said, it's not showing everything off, so that's perfectly fine.
Do you know what? I think that would be a really nice. Well, I think just because I'm scraps at the minute, but you really could do that in one solid colour, or you could just go mad and stripe it with lots of little bits.
You could turn it into a summer jumper. Do you know what I mean? Just go longer with the sleeves. I think it would look really nice as a little summer jumper as well, with a pair of shorts.
For 200 grams of wool, that's a really nice top, isn't it?
Yeah. So I would have thought that if you wanted to do a jumper, you'd need 300 grams, and you'd have loads left.
250.
Probably. I don't know.
Depends what size you do.
Yeah, if I think about, I would get 300 if I was going to do sleeves, I think, and then you've got a bit extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm wearing it. I like it. I actually like it.
But yeah, and the colours look fab as well. The colours look really nice, really summery.
It did make me giggle though, because can you remember that top I made that Paula wore? The round necked one, the
yes.
strange blue one.
Yes.
It's very similar colours. Like the overall colour tone.
Yeah.
It's very similar colours, because I used the pink and
pale forest, wasn't it?
And pale pink, because I used it up, because I'd got it out of the Lulu's shawl, and I was using up scraps.
Yes.
So I did think, you've just created another different t-shirt in the same colour, but I prefer a V-neck. Yeah, I do prefer a V-neck.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the pattern called, Anita? The pattern is called Rocket Tea, and it's by Tanis Fibre Arts. And Dominique will put the link on.
Not rocket, not rocket is into space. Rock,
rock as in rock.
IT.
It as in the clown with the balloon. T as in T-shirt.
Yes. Because when I heard Rocket Tea first, I think I searched for Rocket as in Rocket Man, and it's not. No.
It's rock as in paper scissors. It clown with the balloons, and T as in T-shirt.
I mean, why don't I just put the link in now, and that makes it 10 times quicker, doesn't it? Rocket Tea.
I think Anita's got it after all that. But it was Sue's fault because Sue kept sending me loads of different T-shirts, and then I just saw this one because I just wanted something plain.
Yeah.
And I wanted me raglan, didn't I? I wanted me raglan.
Yeah.
I would definitely do it as jumper. It's the pattern that keeps on giving.
It is very good. I like it.
What have you got there, dear?
Well, while we're on them colours, Anita thinks she's... Oh, not that one. Anita thinks she might already have it. I mean, how many times have we all done that? Anita gone, oh, I like that. Oh, it's already in my Ravelry.
Yeah, I do that quite often. I'll go through my Ravelry and think, well, I've completely forgotten about that item that's in there.
They're not finished, but I have turned the heels. And for a change, I've done a heel flap and... Oh, you can't see now, can you?
It's just there. We can sort of see it there. It's just blowing out the colour, isn't it? Put the light on. Put big light on.
Oh.
I think that's better. That's better.
So I've just done a heel flap and gusset toe up. So I've put both heels in now, and then I just need to carry on, finish my... I mean, look, that's travelled all this way, and there's still a hole in the middle.
We want to show you what mine looks in. It's upstairs in a heap.
2 at a time from the same cake. Just I was going to say there is no pattern. I have used a pattern. For the socks, but I've no idea. It was from, I'll put the link in, it was from somebody called Wendy Knits, Adventures with Sticks and String. I just found a free toe up, heel flap and gusset heel.
Yes.
So I'm just going to keep going until... It was only a 50-gram cake anyway, so I've got loads.
I mean, it's funny because on Wednesday's Knit and Natter, I showed them what had happened. The peony had just collapsed in the middle, and then it was so collapsed, and then one big blurb of it came out, and then it was just like this big yarn bath. And there's no way in a million years I'm ever going to tackle that and try and undo it. So I've just gone like that with it. I put it in my glass jar where I've got a load of bits of wool. I'll get round to it at some point. I mean, what are you doing?
It fell on the floor. But just to show, you can...
Is that your little spare bedroom in there?
Yeah. You can throw things around and it still doesn't fall out of the centre. So I'm going to keep knitting that, and then I'm going to do the cuffs with the rest of the pale scarlet.
Ow! Ow!
Ow! Ow! Danger.
That's where that needle went.
It was there waiting for you to find. They might just go back in a... They've been on the go for such a long time, but...
It looks really nice. I really like how it knits. I mean, I've just seen a picture of that. That was a bit gross. Sorry if you don't like needles and you feel a bit faint from seeing that. Oops.
Yeah, and now I've got the heels turned. I did that one night this week. I thought I just need to sit down and get them done, because now while I'm away, they will come out with me because they're quick and easy and I can just go round and round. So...
just started absolutely pouring down here.
Well, it's been on and off, and it looked like it was going to chuck it down, but so far it's just got very windy.
No, we've got the rain. So let's hope all the internet stays on. So
yeah,
we've both done Peony. I must admit, I really like how it's knitting up. I've seen it in quite a few different things now. It looks really nice, doesn't it, knit up?
Sue's done a whole jumper in it, and it looks stunning. So
really?
Those of you that weren't aware, that was Scrabble. That was the Scrabble sock set, but we just changed the name and launched it as Peony because it's been so popular. We will get round to putting the others on.
Yes.
Because we keep saying that.
Yeah, we will. We will, but we're not going to do it all at once, or else you'll all just have loads of colours all released at once.
Yes.
It is DIY acupuncture, Victoria. That's exactly what it was.
In fact, I'll pick one of them to launch for Woolmonty.
Oh, look at you. It's not only me that says stuff and I get the eye rolling, don't I? I'll say, shall we do this?
But we need to do it. We need to do it. And like you say, not all at the same time, but let's do it for Woolmonty.
That's a good idea.
I'll write a note.
Write yourself a note, dear.
Have you got, I mean, I know what one I want to do, but is there any...
As long as it looks different to the Peony.
No, I was going to ask, what would you like to see next? Those of you that had the sock sets, which board game would you like to see next? Let's see.
Ooh.
And on a postcard.
While we're talking, don't forget that we've still got the yarn club available, which the theme is Dallas. I mean,
yeah.
What more can we say? We've had lots of fun choosing all the bits and bobs that go with it, haven't we?
Yes.
Lots of gigs have been going on.
Yes.
So don't forget that that is still available till middle of next month.
Yes. Yeah.
Middle of
probably the Woolmonty weekend. It'll have to come off Woolmonty weekend.
Yeah. So you have got a couple of.
You've got about 3 weeks. 3-4 weeks. Oh, Joanne's.
I just need to answer this message.
I was going to say, Joanne's sitting knitting her Scrabble socks at the minute. Have you done a Victoria Trivial Pursuit? I think it's my favourite. That's the one, unless someone else says things. Trivial Pursuit's my favourite after Peony. So,
and it is different as well, isn't it? It's got lots of different colours in. It's got more of the blues in, didn't it?
Yes, but that's why I'm asking, because if everyone says they really want Monopoly or whichever, although I really liked Cluedo as well, so let's see. But we've got 1 vote for Triv. Yeah, let's see.
Right, sorry about that. What else? So that's your socks. We've done that. I'll show you I'll raise you a sock now.
Oh yeah, see your sock, razor sock.
Well, I pulled one out. I'd done quite a bit of it, and then I pulled it out because I wanted to make some shorty socks. So I've made myself a little trainer sock, and that is using the Laughing Yaffle Bluebell. We think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the old, but I'm sure it's Bluebell.
So all I did was a little bit of rib, and then I did the fish kiss lips heel, and then just did it as long as my foot was, and then just did my toe. It fits all right for me in a trainer. So if you're doing it, because there's no pattern, I've just sort of made it up myself. I tried it on just to see where I would want that so that it's hanging out the back of my sock, because there's nothing worse than trainer sock going in your trainers and on your. But I do think that in hindsight, I may do it not the rib longer, but just a bit longer before I get to the heel. I might do like an extra 3 or 4 rows, but it fits fine. And I really like it. They look weird, don't they, when you see them like that? They just look a bit funny.
I really do like that colour. Yeah,
it looks beautiful.
We looked yesterday when we were on knitting. She hasn't got that colourway in the shop.
No.
So it is brilliant.
And that took me, less than a day to knit that, and not all day. Do you know what I mean? I've done it. I just cracked on with it.
Yes.
So I reckon I'll get a few pairs out of that, won't I?
Oh, I think so.
So I'll get those trainer socks, and then I might even get a couple of pairs of normal socks out of it as well. You know, contrasting heel and toe.
Yeah.
But
Or you'll definitely get one pair and then you'll have to weigh it, but you might, the second pair, you might do a solid sock with that as the contrast.
Or I could give it to you and then you could make yourself a pair of socks as well.
Yeah.
It can be the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
So that was my plan, to just make myself some shorty socks. And then from that, I'm going to use the sock tube that I got from Haley and make myself some trainer socks out of that as well.
Oh, you'll probably get...
I'll probably get about 3 pairs out of that, easy.
I would easily get 3 pairs out of that.
So at least then I've got an idea of how many rows I need to be before I put my heel in. You see, that's why I wanted to knit that one first.
You could always do it the other way.
Go toe up.
Yeah.
It's 6 2/3, isn't it? Because you've still got to cut it. You've still got to decide out the length you want to cut your tube. That's what I wanted to know. Because I've got to cut my tube.
Yeah.
Cut my tube. That was my thing. I needed to know how many rows it was to cut my tube, where now I know, don't I?
Yeah. Yes.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yes.
So put that in there. I've got bits of paper all over the place. So at least I've got something cast off for this month.
Yes.
I mean, I need to be cracking on with my square. The idea I was going to do went into the too difficult box. So it's going to be, it's not going to have as much of a theme, should I say. Right.
I've not started mine, but I have today bought the wool.
Ooh, bought the wool?
Yeah, well, when I say bought the wool, it was in a supermarket. It was 50-gram balls and it was £1 of acrylic double knit.
Oh, Lord.
Because I didn't have the colours I need in the stash and I wasn't going to dye up so I thought if I see something while I'm away, and because it's been raining on and off, I've really not gone far, and I just needed milk and fresh bits that I'd not been able to bring with me, and in it was like an aisle full of, you know, not Stylecraft, but that kind of thing. Yes. So I thought, right, 3 balls of that and I can crack on. So I've had my theme. I know exactly what I needed to do. I just keep forgetting to get the wool for it, and I've got it, so I can start that.
Perfect.
But with it, whatever happens, it will not be the same theme as yours. I can guarantee it. So let's see.
Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, I just need to crack on with that, and then I might have 2 things finished this month. I don't think I'm going to have much else done. So what else have you got there?
Well, I've just been bitting and bobbing, but I've picked this up again, which I've not done for a while. Let's put them there so I don't lose them. And I've just put another 4. I've put 1, 2, 3, and the purple.
Ooh, nice. Oh,
I've not done it for a while, and then I think Julia's started one. I saw her and I thought, oh, maybe I just need to do that. So I thought, while I'm away, I'm just going to see if I can put 1 in a day.
Yeah.
I was up stupidly early this morning, so I just sat on the patio 7 o'clock this morning with the birds, putting 1 in. I've put 2 in today. So I thought, I'll just keep picking it up and putting it down, and it's something while you're away. It'll take me about an hour, not quite. So you can pick it up, put it down.
Yeah.
You don't. I have to. If I put it down and don't do it for months like I've done, I always have to look to remember how I'm doing it. But once I've done it, I don't need to look at anything. So
it's nice and quiet where you are.
It is so quiet.
Is the place busy, or are you just nobody about?
It's a really small place. There's only about, I don't know, 20 properties.
Oh, right.
But it's like I'm looking out now and there's no one around.
Perfect.
Heard a dog walker, like someone on the site walking their dog at 7:30, talking to the cleaner, and I did think I wouldn't have stood outside chatting at the top of my voice at 7:30 in the morning because most people will be in bed. But
I'm just looking. I've got a little blackbird just eating out of my window box.
I had a little robin this morning.
I wonder if I'll be able to see it. Oh no, it's bloody flown off. Typical.
Yeah,
it's like banging the window.
I sat this morning with my phone, like trying to get. There was a robin and another tiny little bird that was robin-sized, but was more white and white face and chest and speckly. I need to take a picture. I don't know what it is.
Well, I managed to do like you said. Look at the look on this little face. It doesn't look real, does it?
It's because it's framed in the thing as well.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in a cage. You're not cage. It looks like it's in a little tank.
I sat for ages because it was like, oh look, there's another one of it. It was sat, and I thought every time I move, it's gonna. I couldn't go too close.
Yes.
But they will come, Dominique, because like you were just saying, you've got yours, and how long will it take them to come? It's taken months for them to come to the window one, and now they're all sitting on there. Oh,
it is a video, but I had about a second of it before it pootled around. So I just sit with the door open, and I just sat quietly with my cup of tea and my knitting, watching them. So,
thanks.
Yeah,
I like sitting and watching the birds. Yeah,
just listening to them. They're just all over. Or we've got new people arriving. They're just emptying the car.
I must admit, I know some people moan about being woken up by the birds, but I like it. I like waking up in the morning and listening to the birds.
Yeah, I do. It's very nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Anita, I thought I'd seen pictures of her. She's put all the wool into a chocolate box to dip into it. I hope she had the pleasure of eating the chocolates first.
Yes, exactly. Do you want to see something else I've been working on?
Yes, let's see something else.
Something different. I've gone on to my sewing. Do you know I bought these from Leeds Woolfest? No, Leeds.
Bring to wool.
Bring to wool, that's the word I was looking for. So it's a panel that's printed, but then you sew on top of it with the embroidery. So if I go in, you can just see where I've started to pick up the detail there.
Oh, yes.
And I want some beads for here, some purpley beads. So that's why I haven't done the dark purple yet, because I want to put some beads on. And then I'm going to put some little green beads here, because you can't really see. I've done like a little stitch there that's dark. It doesn't really pick it up.
Right. It looks really nice, though. They're really effective.
Yeah, so I'm going to put plenty of beads on it. And so that's been quite nice sat. I've ordered myself a bigger ring, because this is a tiny ring. And I've ordered some more little seed beads that are all the same size, because mine had fallen out of the cupboard, and then they'd all been put together, all just mixed up colours. I can't see well, and I know I haven't got many purples and blues, so I've just ordered some to come tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to take that away with me this weekend when I go away.
Yeah,
just to do something a bit different. I think my thumb was a bit sore because I'd been trying to get finished this jumper, so I'd been doing quite a lot, and blooming thumb's a bit sore. But anyway.
So where was your panel from?
The panel was from Beaks and Bobbins, I think she's called. I think she calls herself something different on Instagram, but I was looking on the Beaks and Bobbins. Let me have a look on Instagram to what it...
She is Beaks and Bobbins. I can't remember. I'll find it and put a link. She'd got Amy Butcher Textile Art.
That's it.
That's what she was. She'd got lots of different sizes.
Yeah.
All really nice, really nice.
So I went for the larger sized one. Like I say, it's quite big. So I've got 3 of these different ones.
Yeah.
Hang up. Like at a distance on here, you can't even see that I've darned it. You can see on the back there where I've gone. But yeah, so they're to go on on the wall there, because as we established, they sort of match. The colours all sort of going with me. With me shorter. Get myself tucked in again. So yeah, I've just been sat like this late this morning after my jobs, doing that, and it was quite nice. And I'm pleased I found the needle, because as you saw, it was a very, very fine needle. So if I'd sat on that, that wouldn't have been good, because it probably would have gone in quite far.
You need a needle minder.
I do need a needle minder. That's exactly what I need. I need a needle minder that I can attach to here.
Yeah, Chapel View Crafts.
That's what I need. Maybe I need to order myself one.
Yeah.
Because it hurted.
Yeah, then you'll always know where it is.
I'll always know where it is.
Cheers, Sally. I've just got tea at the minute. I did think about starting on the alcohol, but I thought I ought to be sensible for now.
I've just got my water.
I mean, they're an hour ahead, so it's 4:30 with them. I mean, it's practically...
Oh, it's well over the arm for the gin time.
Yeah, yeah.
What else have you got then?
Well, I have got...
Did you bring lots of projects?
Well, not too many. I've been quite sensible. The triangle and blanket, because I can just pick up and go. The peony socks.
Ooh.
2 more I've got to show you. I mean, I don't really know why. I did it out of obligation rather than the fact that I think I'm going to do it.
Very ominous.
I did put my after the rain in, but the chances of me doing any of that. But I thought there might just come an occasion when I just want to go round and round.
Especially after the rain, you might want to do it.
I might do. So that's 5. But they're all bitty and bobby, apart from this, which has grown from last week.
Oh, my Lord, you haven't finished that other jumper. Dominique, I cannot believe how much you have knit on that. That's amazing.
2 balls of the teal in. So, well, it's been, what are they? I've put 100 grams in, which is not that much, really.
It's grown absolutely massively.
It has. That is 2 50-gram balls of the Wensleydale Longwool sheep shop nep.
Wow, I can't believe how much you've done.
Well, it's because the FA Cup final went on for hours, and I just was getting so. What's the word? Nervous is the word. So I just kept going round and round and round.
That's what you need then. You need loads of football to watch.
Well, and that's why I've done it, because there's been football on every night this week.
Right.
So that's how I've got so much done. But that's why I've brought all the other little projects. That's why I think I picked the triangle up, because, I mean, I should just carry on and crack on with it, but I've got bored at the minute, so I've just made the sleeves. I've just put more of the woodland in the sleeves, so the sleeves are the teal's gonna come in much later than it does on the body. Right. But I'd got so much of the second one left, so I thought I'm just going to add it to the sleeves.
Yeah.
So I've done a bit of the sleeves.
Have you not got enough to do all of the sleeves?
No.
Right.
I don't think I have. I don't know how much I've not weighed it. I've got that much left. No, I don't think I have. So I thought, well, let me just go to, it looks like I've done it on purpose rather than getting 3/4 of the way down and it looks like I've run out.
Yeah.
So
unbelievable how much you've done on that.
I think this will come out on Sunday for the final day of the season, because that is going to be very tense. Not Sunday. Or is it Sunday? So I think it is Sunday. But regardless, I don't have to think about it. I can go round and round, and I don't really have to look. No. So, I mean, I'm having to knit from the outside because I'm not enjoying it.
Oh,
I'm not
dear.
really enjoying it. But I've bought, I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. I've bought 3, just in case I think I can put 3 in. If I can put 1 in, I'll be pleased.
I suppose it depends on how the weather is and what you end up watching on the television.
This is much more of an evening sat in front of the TV. It's not very portable.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if I don't get any more done, I don't get any more done. But I am loving how it's knitting up, and I'm really liking that colour teal with it as well.
To be fair, the way the weather is at the minute, you could probably wear that.
Yeah. It's been ever so strange. It was 12 degrees this morning, but I was still sat in my jumper and shorts on the patio. Then the clouds lift a bit and it gets really warm, and then all of a sudden the wind just picks up and it drops about 5 degrees. So
it's weird. It's like warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold. Proper cardigan weather. Right, my last thing to show you. I've started again. Well, not started again. I've cracked on a bit more with the.
Oh yes,
Ellie
I saw the picture.
Yeah, Ellie's Sock Set shawl. So I've done. I think when I started it, picked it up this week, I'd only done 3. Yeah, I'd only done 3 of the chevrons. So I've done all these.
Right.
So, and that's using the Jubilee themed Slubbly Jubbly, which was named by Stuart. We're blaming Stuart for that pun. And it's so you knit it with a sock set, so 100 grams and then a 20 gram. That's the right way around, Marie. Now you can see it. And I'm quite liking it on the slub.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, and because you do it on 4.5mm needles as well, I think it sort of fills the gaps in for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. How many chevrons do you put in?
7, I think. 6.
Oh.
6. Yeah, 7. So
7.
I've got my own now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got
So
2 more chevrons to do.
Yeah.
And the last chevron is basically the last bit, so I don't have a plain bit to do after it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so that's like the cast off edge as well, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I'm not too far off, to be fair. Yeah. And that is really easy because it is literally just garter stitch every row, and then it's short rows to get the shaping of the those lozenges.
So you'll have it done for the Jubilee then?
I'm hoping so. That was my plan. I'm hoping it's going to be a May cast off. I'm hoping it's going to be a May cast off. But as I say, I would have been cracking on with that, and of course it's in the Slubbly's in my little Jubilee bag.
Let's have a look at it properly.
So I've got my Slubbly Jubbly.
Yes.
In my Jubilee.
Yes.
Picklelily yarn tub. So it's all in there, nice packaged. But yeah, I just didn't want to do too much knitting today because I say my thumb's hurting a bit. So I didn't really want to push it.
At least there's not too much left to do, is there? You've not got.
And that actually might. If I don't, I'm hoping I'm going to got to drive down to Cornwall, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be. I can't really do. Well, I can do my sewing in the car, but I mean, can you imagine all the snips and ends that I'll have and beads? It's not going to happen, is it?
No.
Really not going to happen. So I think that'll be perfect for the journey. That socks and the jumper I think I'm going to take. My new cast on for the tea. That's what I'm going to take.
And that's plenty to keep you going, isn't it?
It is, because I've got a bit of everything then, haven't I?
And a variety.
Variety is the spice of life.
Isn't it just?
I've just been looking, and I will have a look at these nice needle markers, but to save my sanity, I've just ordered one off Amazon because I need one to come tomorrow to go away on Sunday. I need it to come tomorrow. So I will then have a look and get myself a really nice one. Not that the one I haven't ordered is nice, but you know what I mean? Like a handmade one.
Yeah.
Because I do like Chapel, what's it? Chapel View Craft.
Hers
are lovely. I really like them.
But it's like anything, isn't it? It's what I don't know how I first found her, and I've bought so much from her. So you know she does really nice stuff. You go back to it, but like I'd not heard of Cloudcraft before.
No, I haven't. I'll have to have a look at those.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Chapel Craft, because I think it was I'd seen them when they did the little Jammy Dodger cakes, and I'd ordered a cake one years ago. I'd probably 5 years ago I got those before we did Wool Is the Answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my first lot were before that.
And
So
I do like them.
you do, it's the same with anything, isn't it? The yarn dyes we use or the wool shops we go to, you go to tried and tested, don't you, a lot of the time? So
I mean, I'm going to have a look now. Cloudcraft. Is it on Etsy? Oh no, Cloudcraft. I don't think that's it, because that's automatic drawing designs. I don't think that's the website, is it, Marjorie? Let's have a look.
I've got one last thing to show you, and I've got the bag, but I've just realised I had it out earlier.
You have to go and find it.
I need to go and get it.
Oh dear, don't.
Cushions.
Oh, I'm trying to find Cloudcraft. Marjorie, is it a shop? Is it on Etsy? I just got a Jammy Dodger pendant. Oh, I mean, I love Jammy Dodgers, as we all know. I'm trying to find shops. That's the word I'm looking for. Shops. Cloud. Marjorie, where's Cloudcraft? Oh, there it is. I found it. Found it. No.
Oh, I've got a Jammy Dodger pendant from Tatty Divine.
Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Items featured. Oh, yes, there. Look. Is it this one?
Oh, nice.
Third. Cloudcraft shop. I might be on the wrong place. I could be looking anywhere.
Marjorie did say they have their own website.
Well,
so that'll be it, I would think.
Well, I looked on Cloudcraft and it took me to some design place. Cloudcraft. Oh, wool felt sheets. There I am. Oh. Oh, not only does it sell that, it also sells. Oh my Lord. I mean, that's no good, is it? It sells felt and all sorts.
Oh dear.
So go on, what now you've collected your
The other thing I've done, because it seems to be what I pick up when I go away, I've picked up my Kuschelig. So
it's growing.
It is really growing. I stood up and when it touches the floor, it's at my hip height, and I'm on day 14. So I mean, I've just got that much to knit again.
It's huge though, isn't it?
It is. It's just so big and drapey. And this is another one that I really don't pick up that often. But I do like, it is just, again, it is easy knitting. And I do really like the colours. So I think because I've just spent a week going round and round and round with my jumper, I just thought, let me just pick up other bits and pieces. Yeah. So
you need to do something different.
So drapey.
Really nice.
So even if I can finish the one I've just started,
yeah,
and get another one done, this will get finished. I still enjoy it. I just get bored with it. I mean, Sally knows, because Sally did one with her advent last year, and she knit one a day to keep up with her advent. Sally, I have no idea how you did it.
Maybe gin and tonic helps.
There's effectively 20 grams in each section, because they were done for 20 gram minis.
Oh my God.
So, Marjorie, it's lovely. It is so nice.
It's huge.
There's a lot of knitting. So I just thought this seems to be my go-to when I go away.
Yes. Well, that's good though, isn't it? That you've got something that you can just throw in and take. Did you bring your basket? Oh, you did. Yeah. I saw a picture of it.
Yes. Yeah. I brought 2 baskets. They had all my projects in. So yeah, I've just picked up old projects rather than cast on new ones. I've been really quite good and thought I'll bring them and just get some more triangles in my blanket. Maybe, I don't know if I'll get them socks finished or not. And then just another couple of stripes in my Kuschelig, and then let's see. If the weather's really nice, I'm going to be out most of the day, so I'm not going to get too much done. But if we have, like it forecast, some rain later in the week, I'm quite happy sat here watching. I've just been and got some, I've done my first jigsaw. I did finish my jigsaw, started it last night, finished it this morning.
Is it one you took?
No, it was one I got out of the library. And while I was there, I thought, oh, they've got hundreds of DVDs. So I've picked up Miracle on 34th Street.
Good.
The first 3 Mission Impossibles. And
Come back to the 90s with your DVDs.
And Casino Royale.
Oh, very good.
Just things that I don't need to watch really. There is TV, but sometimes I very rarely watch TV. So I thought in an evening I can just put on a DVD and then just do some knitting. So, or come back and collapse and sleep and not do anything. So you'll have to see.
Depends on the weather, doesn't it?
Yeah. You'll have to see next time how much I've actually got done. But, you know, the intention's there. At the start of the week, the intention is there to get bits done. I might just work on one project. Who knows?
You're halfway there if you've got the intention, haven't you? So
Exactly. Sally, how is the 12 days of Christmas going? Because Sally posted a picture when she first started and the colours looked amazing.
They do look really good. She's doing 10 days in Spain instead of 12 days of Christmas.
Yes. But I don't think it was the 12 days of Christmas in a bag when she was up the mountain. The bag looked too small. So
who knows?
Yes.
Probably a pair of socks.
What is the strangest place? This is to everybody. What's the strangest place you've knit? Have you been stood up the top of a mountain in Spain with your knitting?
No.
No.
Beach, either side on the beach, normally on aeroplanes.
Yeah. That was some fairly extreme knitting. She's on day 7.
Wow.
Cracking
growing
on.
now. Yeah, growing now.
Yeah.
I can't think where else I would have taken knitting.
No. That is, there'll be lots of you out there that have definitely done it in.
Oh, it was Operation Socks, I thought. Pair of socks, that's the best thing.
Yes. It looked like a small bag for socks.
Maybe I have to try and find next week somewhere bizarre. But this is me. I'm not exactly the most risky, maybe on a paddleboard.
I can't see you being at the top of a mountain with them.
Maybe I could just send somebody else with them.
I think you have to have the intention to do some knitting on them.
I might get on a boat, and that would be good enough for me, wouldn't it?
Yes.
On a boat.
Yes.
I could do that, couldn't I? Anyway, so have you got anything else?
No, that's it. They're the 4 projects I am working on. Have had some knitting this week.
I've put on the shop at the minute. I go away on Sunday, so really tomorrow. So if any orders come in and it's not what we have in the cupboards, then I have put a note on saying that they won't be posted out until next Friday at the earliest. So any orders, if they come in and they're here, because I'm obviously going to be here till tomorrow morning for posting.
Yeah.
So if there's, and Dominique's obviously away, we've coordinated this so that we're both away at the same time, which is quite good. So yes, that's why that notice is on the shop. So things will resume at the end of next week.
I will be back sometime on, I did say I'll definitely be back for Thursday early afternoon, but I've seen a couple of things on the way down that I might stop at. So I probably won't be back till Thursday tea time. So if there's anything waiting to be dyed, then I'll do it Thursday when I get back.
Yeah.
And then get it sorted.
I mean, hopefully we have got quite a bit of stock, haven't we? But you can guarantee it'll be on a different base, won't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Lincoln train station, I mean, that is fairly rock and roll. Did you have your gin with you at the time?
Exactly. I was just thinking that. Gin and the train station. There's something else I was going to say there. Oh, everybody, don't panic. Dominique has now got wheels, and that is why she's away. You've got wheels now, haven't you?
Have got wheels. Yes.
Wheels. And we're sorted for the trailer. The trailer problem has been resolved. I'm getting the tow bar fitted on my car.
Yeah.
Dominique's able to drive my car with the tow bar on, because if yeah. We've all seen my parallel parking. Can you imagine me with a trailer? You never know, I might be better. I might actually be better with a trailer. I'm going to try. It'll be funny. Look at the look, see, yeah.
Well, it only makes me giggle because you struggle with whether to put your left or your right hand down when you parallel park. And for reversing with a trailer, you have to do the opposite of what you would do normally.
Well, maybe that's why it would work, you see.
Well, yes.
But maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm really just designed to be an HGV driver.
Yeah, an articulated HGV driver.
Articulated HGV driver. I am supposed to be Ness. That's what I am. I'm supposed to be Nessie, and that's maybe what it is. I need to try. I'll try in the courtyard.
That was a little blue tit just came and sat on the tree just outside.
It's lovely that I was going to tow the trailer and just thought I need to hear this.
I never see these lovely kind of birds.
You see, I get loads of blue tits in the garden and chaffinches.
Oh.
You move too quick. You just need to sit there. You need to sit there slowly like this with your hand like this with your phone. So then the movement's not as big.
It's so lovely. Yeah, so stand by if I can for pictures of, please can you identify this bird? Because my knowledge is atrocious.
You need to go onto the RSPB. They do like a children's guide of how, bird spotting.
Yeah.
And there's like really nice pictures that's really easy to help you. I mean, that's what I use when I'm not sure.
I've seen, and it's like, is it, big or small? Has it got a brown head, a black head? Yeah.
I know, and the nest that we had with the blackbirds in, we had loads of little eggs in, they've all hatched. So I was able to surreptitiously get in from a distance and take a photo of them.
Yeah.
So they're
they're all not nesting, they're hatching. They're hatching, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just one last thing that I keep forgetting about. You might have seen, are we saying anything about what we're doing in November?
Yes, because it's advertised now.
That's what I thought. And then I started to say it, and then I thought, we're not
advertised.
Liz, who has done a lot of our test and sample knitting, who's been to our afternoon teas, liked the idea so much, she's doing the same thing at a venue near Chesterfield, Barbara, just off the M1, and we're going to do a pop-up shop there in November.
Yeah.
So you might have seen, she's called Nibbles, Needles and Hooks, she's called it, and it's exactly the same, afternoon tea with a pop-up shop, and she's having different dyers every month. So she's asked us to go, and we're going in November.
Yes, can you remember the date in November?
20th of November.
20th of November, we will be there.
Yes.
Yes, so we do it. Rennie Shaw Hall?
Yes. I've looked, and it's kind of north-east of Chesterfield, just west of Barbara, if anyone knows it, just west of the M1. So I mean, we'd said, hadn't we, about taking hours on tour,
yes,
and actually it just became, we're not going to find venues or do, it was struggling, so
we couldn't do it. So it's brilliant.
This is the perfect compromise. So if you are west, and Lincolnshire's too far for you.
Give
You
it a
can get
try.
to Chesterfield-ish area. There you go.
I think they start next month, don't they?
Yeah, 25th of June.
Yeah,
It's Hey from My Darlings.
Yeah, they start, and there's one every month, I think, isn't there? I think that's
Yes.
what we've got planned so far.
Yeah.
And while we're talking of afternoon teas, we still have a few spaces left on our June afternoon tea, which Dominique will tell me the date of 30th?
30th.
30th. So we've still got a couple of spaces on the 30th of June afternoon tea. If
I
anybody-
noticed someone's booked this morning for it.
Yeah, up at Hemswell as usual. So,
yeah,
I was going to mention that as well.
Yeah.
And if anybody's feeling, like they want to splurge, we still have a few spaces left on the July retreat. And we have ordered excellent weather.
Yes.
Ordered excellent weather. So we'll be outside, sat drinking all our cocktails. So that's at the beginning of July. So I can't wait. It's not going to be long, is it?
Victoria, how many days?
Yeah, Victoria's how many days. And then I keep thinking, oh, we've got that. And then I go straight on holiday straight after that. I seem to plan this badly. Not badly, but you know what I mean. I don't seem to give myself much time to think about things. Are you counting it down?
It could be worse. You could be at work the next day.
I could be at work the next day. Yeah. I'm not as mad as you.
I haven't got enough leave. You keep putting things in and making me take leave.
I'm sorry.
2nd of July. 43.
43
days.
43 days till the next one. And just remember that the November this year is fully booked at the retreat, and the March 2023 is fully booked. So if you want to join us on the retreat at the minute, the only spaces we've got are this July.
Yeah.
We haven't released it yet, but potentially next July.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I'm sure there'll be things, but
you get back to enjoying your holiday.
Yeah.
And the sun's now shining here, which is why I keep squinting my eyes, because the sun's coming through on my eyes. So we've gone from pouring down to glorious sun now.
Yeah, and it's just very cloudy and overcast. But I think I'm going to open a fruit cider, sit on the patio, listen to the birds, put the golf on in the background and do some more knitting. And I don't think I'm going to move much for the rest of the day. No. It's not G&T in Spain, Sally, but it's a cider in Shropshire, so it's almost the next best thing. I think I might. I think might watch a movie tonight. I didn't sleep. Well, I was awake early this morning. I think I was awake at 4:30, and because it was light outside, I didn't really go back to sleep. So I did feel like before this I needed a nana nap, but I resisted because I thought I might just nod off and might not wake up again. Well, I would wake up again, but not until after the podcast time. So I think I need to go and either go for a walk or do something because I feel a little bit tired. A bit tired. Right. Well, enjoy the rest of your holiday. We think we're here next week. It's going to depend on my internet. I'm down in Falmouth again, so it depends on what the internet's like. But I'm hopeful. But I'll know fairly soon. It will either be 3:00 next Friday, or we'll have to wait till the following week if Marie can't get on. But hopefully we will be here 3:00 next Friday, and we'll let you know one way or another. Yes, hopefully. That is the plan. That is the master plan. Yes. Right. So but have a good week, everybody. Yes, thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next time. Let us know of any interesting places that you've done your knitting. Yes. And let's see what Dominique comes up with. Yeah. Maybe riding a donkey. Oh, no, it definitely won't be. It definitely won't be. But I might try and find somewhere interesting.